call for clarity on at Congress hearing. So during the review of this article, six crypto CEOs have urged U.S. politicians to provide greater regulatory clarity on digital assets. So during a hearing in Congress, however, the entrepreneurs has also warned that overly strict measures could force some of the sector's biggest firms to move overseas. So Brian Brooks, the former acting comptroller of the currency, who now serves as Bitfury CEO, pointed to the ongoing stalemate over BTC exchange traded funds as an example. So while the US Securities and Exchange Commission has given light to several ETFs that are based on BTC futures, regulators are yet to approve one that's backed by physical Bitcoin. So pointing to how such products are increasingly becoming commonplace in the likes of Canada and Germany, he added, there's no fuzzy line, it's super clear, you cannot do that here, so you have to go abroad. So Brooks was also joined by representatives from FTX, Coinbase, Cycle, Paxos, and Stellar Development Foundation, revealing that the exchange now stores 12% of the world's cryptocurrency supply. Coinbase's chief financial officer continued his theme and said activity in the sector could effectively be pushed underground without an effective regulatory framework, she warned. So without tailored legislative solutions that are openly debated with public participation, the United States risks unnecessarily onerous and chilling laws and regulations. So the panel was chaired by Maxine Waters, the Democratic Congresswoman from California, who has long been critical of the cryptocurrency sector. She raised Facebook's controversial plans to roll out a stablecoin during the hearing and told Paxos CEO Charles Caskelly she was a bit concerned about this company because of its role in the ongoing trial of the social network digital wallet Novi. So the digital wallet is currently being tried across Guatemala and in parts of the US, but DM, the tech giant's planned stablecoin, is nowhere to be seen. So Waters took the opportunity to warn that Facebook, now Meta, can't be trusted to roll out a digital currency. Yafkas Karelia stressed that Paxos did perform due diligence into Facebook and its digital currency ambitions, describing them as a customer. He consequently stressed that any such questions about Novi's plans should be directed to the North aim. So financial inclusions was a dominant theme during the hearing. A particularly interesting remark came from Democratic Congressman Richie Torres. He said he found it striking that leading stablecoin issuers have chosen to peg their stablecoins to the US dollar, and said he sees this as a vote of confidence that reinforces rather than challenges the status of the dollar as the world's reserve currency. So what people want is a US dollar bank account. Everywhere in the world, people want to be able to have US dollars, and actually, that's the hardest thing to get. Crypto is a tool for a lot of different things, including bringing communities together. But what people want for their everyday spending is dollars. That's why tokenized dollars are so valuable. You don't need to have a bank account yet. You can have access to the dollar-based system. That's a very, very important tool for inclusion. So guys, this you can also check out CMC podcast, productive meeting. On Twitter, FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried described the hearing, which ran over hours and hours. He said on Twitter, "I came in expecting some hostility and grandstanding, but instead found the discussion to be by and large productive and helpful. I'm excited to keep engaging with lawmakers and regulators to refine the regulatory landscape." So this was also echoed by the Blockchain Association head of policy, Jake Chevinsky. Okay, and lastly, we have Sessions added that he was in favor of these crypto platforms do. So rather surprisingly to the CEOs, I'm not sure I would want to go as far as you do on the robustness of how much oversight you really want. So these are guys, these are just the updates on these crypto clarity. Last, the paragraph here says the number one threat to cryptocurrency is crypto. Bitcoin could be displaced by Ether, which could be displaced by Doge. which could also be displaced by Amstar coin, and there's Cobra coin. What could Mongoose coin do to crypto coin? Guys, that's all we have here on CMC. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to Back Keys. Peace out, guys, and one love.